Good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, October 25th, 2023. Every Wednesday we do a devotional or a Bible study in the book of Proverbs. This week we're going to read Proverbs chapter 20, and we're going to answer some questions in my book, Proverbs Study Guide. So there's a 31-day study of the book of Proverbs. We're doing one a week. So here it is. Chapter 20 of Proverbs. See, Proverbs chapter 20. Wine is a mocker, and beer a brawler. Whoever is led astray by them is not wise. A king's wrath strikes terror like the roar of a lion. Those who anger him forfeit their lives. Wow. It is to one's honor to avoid strife. Another word for strife is arguments, dissensions, stressful situations. But every fool is quick to quarrel. That must be it. Quarrel. It is to one's honor to avoid quarrel, arguing. Sluggards do not plow in season, so at harvest time they look but find nothing. The purposes of a person's heart are deep waters, but one who has insight draws them out. Many claim to have unfailing love, but a faithful person who can find? The righteous lead blameless lives. Blessed are their children after them. When a king sits on his throne to judge, he winnows out all evil with his eyes. Who can say, I have kept my heart pure, I am clean and without sin? Differing weights and differing measures, the Lord detests them both. Even small children are known by their actions. So is their conduct really pure and upright? Ears that hear and eyes that see, the Lord has made them both. I'm trying to get this so you can read it too. Do not love sleep, or you will grow poor. Stay awake, and you will have food to spare. That's talking about not being lazy. Okay, it's not good, says the buyer, then goes off and boasts about the purchase. Gold there is, and rubies in abundance, but lips that speak knowledge are a rare jewel. Take the garment of one who puts up security for a stranger. Hold it in pledge if it is done but for an outsider. Food gained by fraud tastes sweet, but one ends up with a mouthful of gravel. Plans are established by seeking advice, so if you wage war, obtain guidance. A gossip betrays a confidence, so avoid anyone who talks too much. If someone curses their father or mother, their lamp will be snuffed out in pitch darkness. An inheritance claimed too soon will not be blessed at the end. Do not say, "I'll pay you back for this wrong." Wait for the Lord, and He will avenge you. The Lord detests differing weights, and dishonest scales do not please Him. A person's steps are directed by the Lord. How then can anyone understand their own way? It is a trap to dedicate something rashly and only later to consider one's vows. A wise king winnows out the wicked. He drives the threshing wheel over them. The human spirit is the lamp of the Lord that sheds light on one's inmost being. Love and faithfulness keep a king safe. Through love, his throne is made secure. Verse 29. Love and faithfulness keep... I read that one. 29. The glory of young men is their strength. Gray hair, the splendor of the old. We've earned every single gray hair we get, people. Blows and wounds scrub away evil, and beatings purge the inmost being. I believe that's the end of chapter 20. Yep, 21 starts at the top of the next page. So the questions I have, the first one, who is not wise? And it's in verse 1. Why wine is a mocker and beer a brawler. Whoever is led astray by them is not wise. So, who is not wise? Whoever is led astray by wine and beer is not wise, is what I wrote. Okay, the next question. What is honorable for a man? And that is found in verse 3. It is to one's honor to avoid strife, but every fool is quick to quarrel. So what is honorable for a man? It is honorable for a man or woman to avoid strife. The next question, what happens to the lazy man during harvest? And that is found in verse 4. Sluggards do not plow in season, so at harvest time they look but find nothing. So the lazy person does not find anything during harvest. What does a righteous man walk in? And that is found in verse 7. That's over here. The righteous lead blameless lives. Blessed are their children after them. That was verse 7. So, what does a righteous man walk in? The righteous lead blameless lives. So they walk blamelessly. And the next question is also in that verse. Whose children are blessed? And I wrote, the children of the righteous are blessed. Next question is, what happens if you love sleep? Now, I love sleep, but I don't stay in bed all day. So, it's no good. No, do not love sleep or you will grow poor. Stay awake and you will have food to spare. So if you love sleep, you will grow poor and you will grow hungry because there won't be any food. Next question is, let's see, what is a precious jewel? And that is found in verse 15. Gold there is, and rubies in abundance, but lips that speak knowledge are a rare jewel. So I wrote, lips that speak knowledge are a precious jewel, or rare jewel. But the question was, what is a precious jewel? So I answer in complete sentences. As everyone knows who has been with me throughout this study of Proverbs. Next question, what happens after bread is gained by deceit? That is found in verse 17. Food gained by fraud or deceit tastes sweet, but one ends up with a mouthful of gravel. I have not looked up what that all means. It says Job 20 verse 14. I am not sure if I'm on Job. After Job chapter 20, verse 14. Yet his food will turn sour in his stomach. It will become the venom of serpents within him. Okay, though evil is sweet in his mouth and he hides it under his tongue, though he cannot bear to let it go, and lets it linger in his mouth, yet his food will turn sour in his stomach. So that is where that proverb comes from. Proverbs chapter 20 and verse 17. Okay, I've never done that before. So food gained by fraud tastes sweet, but one ends up with a mouthful of gravel. All right. Next one. How are plans established? And that is in verse 18. Plans are established by seeking advice. So if you wage war, obtain guidance. I sure hope Israel obtained guidance. So, plans are established by seeking advice, is what I wrote for how are plans established. Next question. Who should you not associate with? And that is in verse 19. A gossip betrays a confidence, so avoid anyone who talks too much. So I wrote, we should not associate with a gossip or someone who talks too much. So, and that's a hard habit to break, gossip. I've gotten better. Okay, next question. Whose lamp will be put out in deep darkness? Let's see what, that's verse 20. If someone curses their father or mother, their lamp will be snuffed out in pitch darkness. Okay, it also says one of the commandments is honor thy father and mother, and they give a promise so that you may live a long life in the land. So if we do not honor our parents, then we will be snuffed out. We won't live a long life. So we need to honor our parents. They're doing the best job they can to raise us, the best they know how. Okay. What happens to an inheritance gained hastefully? And it is found in verse 21. An inheritance claimed too soon will not be blessed at the end. So we go back to the question and we say, an inheritance gained too soon will not be blessed in the end, is what I wrote as the answer to that question. The next question is, what should you do instead of recompensing evil? And that is found in verse 22. Do not say, I'll pay you back for this wrong. Wait for the Lord, and he will avenge you. So, instead of recompensing evil, wait for the Lord, and he will avenge you. He will discipline the person who wronged you. That's what that means. The next question, what is the lamp of the Lord? And that is found in verse 27. I don't know if you can see it. The human spirit is the lamp of the Lord that sheds light on one's inmost being. So the human spirit is the lamp of the Lord. I thank you all for being here and for studying this book of Proverbs with us. I wanted to do a study on the book of Proverbs because it is known as the book of wisdom, wisdom sayings by the wisest man who ever lived, King Solomon. I pray that you have been blessed by this. It has really opened my eyes to be studying this book of the Bible. I hope to continue this throughout the year because it'll get us through into 2024. We have 11 more weeks after this week because there are 31 Proverbs. So after this week, we have 11 more weeks after this, and there are not 11 weeks till the end of the year. So we may start a new book in January with our Bible studies on Wednesday mornings. Thank you all so much for being here. If you enjoy these devotionals, if you go into on my YouTube page, you will see playlists. I have Michelle's videos, which has all my videos. I have a section for crochet, a section for devotionals and prayer, and a playlist for the Proverbs studies, beginning at chapter 1, which we started in June 1st or the beginning of June. We started studying the Bible study on the book of Proverbs. I thank you all for being here. I thank you for studying this with me. I want to get more wisdom, which is why I'm bringing you along to study the book of Proverbs with me. I hope it has blessed you. If you like these Bible studies, you like the devotionals and prayers that I pray in the morning, please consider subscribing, giving me a thumbs up in the videos. Watching my ads helps my channel. And if you think anyone would be interested in these, please share me out. I would love to have more fellow prayer warriors, students of the Bible, if fellow crocheters. I'd be very interested in having more of you all, people of like-mindedness, to join us. Thank you all so much for being with me, giving me a like, subscribing, sharing me out, and watching the ads that play along with my videos. It really helps me. The longer videos, if you watch 30 seconds, I get credit for it. So all you have to do is watch it for 30 seconds and I'll get credit for it. And that'll help me with paying for shipping, giveaway gifts, prizes to people. I thank you, Heavenly Father, for your goodness to us, I thank you that we can study your word and learn to live better, living in dependence upon you. Thank you, Heavenly Father. May you all be blessed and have a great day, have a great week. And next Wednesday, we will continue on with Proverbs chapter 21. Thank you so much for being here. Bye for now.